These are 5 awesome armor mods that you need to download today. Let's check them out. So firstly we're going to start with Obies Worm Slayer armor. So now this is compatible with the 3BA bodies. Now this armor is pretty cool and it actually goes quite well into Skyrim's design and aesthetic. You do have little sharp claws on your actual gauntlets, which is pretty cool. I mean, if you do unarmed attacks on any enemy in the game, it's kind of like little cat claws. Do you want to be feisty like that? But yeah, it's pretty cool. The helmet itself kind of looks like the Unsullied helmet from the Game of Thrones TV show. And it's like a chainmail and like a leather pattern design. And obviously her arse is pretty much hanging out the back there. So there's nothing covering that. It's kind of like a little leotard thing going on. But yeah, it's pretty cool little armor. It's kind of skimpy, but it's kind of not at the same time. It's very tight fitting. So obviously if you've got one of these body type mods, then it will go quite well with the body type you are using on your game. So yeah, it's a pretty cool armor and it does fit in quite well to Skyrim. I mean, if you're not very into those kind of like really tight, skimpy kind of armors, this probably won't be for you. But I feel like it does fit in quite well because of the design and the armor. And I could imagine some character in the game probably wearing this. I mean, maybe like a sexy assassin. But I'd probably go with like a bow and arrow kind of character with this one because of the brown colours and a little bit of chainmail. It's quite a light kind of armor. So if you're not, I wouldn't say wear or have it like a battle axe with this armor. You're probably going for maybe a stealthy character or a dagger or a bow and arrow. But I think using a bow and arrow with this armor, it goes quite well. But yeah, it's a pretty cool armor. The texture on this armor is pretty good as well. It's pretty high resolution. I wouldn't say it's very bad low texture quality. It's actually pretty awesome to look at. But yeah, it's pretty cool armor, and I think I will be keeping this on my mod list. If you had a mod where you can add this to NPCs in the game, that would be pretty awesome. Just so if you're using a SPID mod, then you can actually have all of the NPCs in the game carry this armor with like a 50% chance. Now we have Obies Rogue outfit, so this is more of an assassin one. So this is created by the same guy. We've got a few mods created by Obi here on this video. But yeah, this is another skimpy one. I think this guy kind of likes his skimpy outfits. But I think we all do, don't we? We do like the big butt cheeks hanging out the back there. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I say if you want to play an assassin kind of character or like a rogue character, this is pretty awesome to have. I mean, I think it goes quite well if you want to play stealthily or play in the shadows. This is a pretty cool little armor to wear in the game. And it's an all black look, so the entire outfit is in pretty much fully black, and it's somewhat kind of skimpy because she is wearing like kind of like a bra thing covering her boobies. But yeah, the rest of it is not really skimpy. It's just the chest region because you are wearing like a poncho, but you can actually remove the poncho if you want to, just so she's basically wearing like a bra. If you're into that kind of thing, I mean, most guys are, I guess. So yeah, you can see a little thong sticking out the side. So yeah, it's a pretty sexy little outfit you can get. So yeah, it's pretty cool if you want to play an assassin type character, and it does have a hood up with a face mask, so it kind of goes quite well if you're trying to play some like Dark Brotherhood or Thieves Guild kind of character. I mean, I wouldn't say it's that lore friendly because she's basically wearing leather pants with a little spike bracelet around the leg. Kind of looks gothic, but yeah, I wouldn't say it's the most lore friendly outfit, but yeah, it's pretty cool to wear. And yeah, I'd probably be keeping this one in my mod list as well, so make sure you check this one out. Also, the texture quality on these armors by Obi are pretty awesome. I'd say his textures on these armors are actually pretty insane compared to most mods out there. Like, it's very, very nice quality on these armors. So I mean, I say armors, but most of this is actually just clothing. Now next up, this is Obies Gladiator armor. So this is an actual armor compared to the clothing ones I was just showing. So if you like any kind of gladiator character in any kind of game, or you like the movies, the Gladiator movies, or just Gladiator history in general, this is pretty much that for you. So it's pretty much just like the iconic Gladiator armor, and this just go with both male and female characters. So yeah, obviously it's kind of skimpy because it's just covering the breastplate and the rest of her body is kind of just hanging out there. SMP enabled, I'm pretty sure as well, from what I remember. But yeah, the helmet's kind of oversized. I mean, this is kind of what the helmets look like. And obviously if you do have long hair, it will be dangling out the back. I did actually have long hair on this character, but for some reason it wasn't working that well. I did actually get it to work once where that hair was actually dangling out the back, but it didn't work every single time. But yeah, if you have long hair, you will be dangling out the back if you're a female character. Same with the dudes if you have very long hair. But yeah, if you want to play a gladiator character in Skyrim, this would be pretty awesome to have. I mean, the textures on this is pretty cool as well. So I'm using one of the unique shields to go with this. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and I think it actually does fit into Skyrim's aesthetic. I wouldn't say it's that slooty, but it's a pretty cool one. And even without the helmet, it does look pretty sick, I'd say. So I probably will be running this outfit in my game permanently, and hopefully there is a speed mod for this armor piece, because yeah, I think this will fit absolutely amazing to Skyrim's universe. So yeah, it does look pretty awesome, and then with the tattoos on my female character, I think it looks pretty sexy too, gotta admit that one. But yeah, it's a pretty cool armor piece. The textures are pretty awesome. I know he does some absolutely amazing mods. I've only just found his page recently, but yeah, he does absolutely awesome armor mods. So make sure you check out his Nexus page for more armor mods. Now next up we have the Einherjar armor. So this is pretty much a mod that kind of gives you that Viking aesthetic. So as you know, Skyrim is pretty Viking based, so this armor will go quite well in Skyrim. I mean, like, it does look very lore friendly. So this kind of reminds me of the armor, is it Ivio or whatever the one you call her from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This kind of looks like that armor. So you do actually get like 10 different color variations of this, so every kind of color you can think of, like blue, red, green, all sorts. You can get to like all those color variations. I'm just going to show you the standard blue one. So each color is actually associated with each region of Skyrim. So I think this is the Reach. I think it was called on the thing, but yeah, this is like the Reach armor. So you get the different colors, and then you get different kinds of brown furs. You get wolf fur, and yeah, you pretty much, the kind of fur you wear will kind of change the color of the fur on the character. But it's very samey. But the armor itself looks absolutely amazing. It does fit into Skyrim's aesthetic pretty well. And you do actually get a battle axe and a actual Viking axe as well. So if you want to use two-handed battle axe or just an axe as well, this will go with the armor. So if you download this mod, you will actually get those two weapons. And also shield as well, which is pretty cool. So you get about 5 different shields if you want to use the axe. So yeah, like I said, this fits perfectly into Skyrim, and it's a pretty cool armor mod to grab. So yeah, if you want to play as a Stormcloak character or just kind of like a character wandering the wilds, this will go absolutely perfect for that. This isn't a very skimpy one. This is actually fully clothed for once. But yeah, this is the battle axe, and this is what it looks like in action. So if you are a fan of the two-handed weapons or just axes in general, this would be perfect for that. So if you want to play as like a Viking role-played character, you can grab this armor mod now. And yeah, make sure you check it out, because if you are kind of getting that Viking itch, this will be absolutely perfect for that. So yeah, this is the Viking themed armor mod. So yeah, make sure you grab this one. And it does look pretty sick in combat. I gotta say, it does look pretty awesome when you're fighting any kind of enemy type. It just fits in so well to Skyrim. So check this one out. So this one is probably my favourite from the bunch. This is Life's One Vestige, Champion of Arcade's armor. So this is actually pretty incredible, this one. Texture quality in this is absolutely perfect. It looks amazing. So this kind of reminds me of some kind of like knight, but without all the armor pieces. He's got the shoulder gauntlets and the actual helmet, but it's not very plated up, but it kind of is. It's like some parts of the body he's got a bit of plating on it, and some of it doesn't. It's kind of like cloth material. But yeah, this looks absolutely fucking awesome. I've got to admit that. Texture quality is absolutely amazing, and it does fit into Skyrim quite well. You do get this two-handed warhammer, which looks pretty cool. So this warhammer doesn't look that bulky either, so I'd actually probably use this. And you do get a cape on the back, which is SMP enabled. So when your character is moving around, the cape and the actual skirt will move around with your character, which is pretty cool, because obviously most mods get that nowadays. But yeah, this armor looks absolutely incredible, and it's got that dark aesthetic to it. So if you want to play as like a knight or like a wandering knight kind of character, this would be perfect for that. It does actually fit quite well in Skyrim. So yeah, make sure you grab this one. This is probably my favourite of the bunch. Not very skimpy. This is actually just another actual armour piece that doesn't have a titties hanging out, which is pretty cool, because a lot of us don't really want titties on show all the time, because yeah, you want to kind of have some actual normalness to your game, because not every single warrior in a game has the boobies hanging out, do they? But yeah, this would be absolutely awesome to grab, so make sure you get this one. And yeah, that's all of the mods I think I've found so far this year. I mean, it's only the start of the year that look absolutely amazing. I know some of these from last year, but yeah, if you want to grab these out right now, make sure you do.